In a game of touch rugby, there are two teams with 6 players on each team. The 2 outer players are called the wings, the ones next to the outer players are called the links, and the 2 centre players are called the middle players. This is the 5 metre line. This is the try line. And these are the out zones. If a player runs into the out zones, it counts as a foul. A game of touch rugby starts with a tap and go. The starting player on the offense team lightly taps the ball with their foot, picks it up, and starts running towards the defending team's try line. The person with the ball can pass to their team members to avoid being touched by the defending team, which is running towards them. The attacking team members with the ball must pass to each other, only backwards, while running forwards. The defending team always has to be onside in order for them to make a valid touch. It is very important to remember that after each touch is made, the defending team must quickly move back 5 metres to give the offending team space. When a player running with the ball is touched, the player cannot then pass the ball to another player. The ball has to be passed before a touch, or else it counts as a foul, or a touch pass. Each play there is a first person, who picks up the ball and runs forward at the defending team. When a player from the defending team touches the player with the ball, the player quickly places the ball down horizontally on the ground. This is called a dump. The person behind the first player at the beginning of each game is called the dummy. The dummy cannot be the person to score. The dummy must scoop the ball up and pass it to a team member as quickly as possible. The dummy cannot be touched or the ball gets handed over to the other team. If a player runs out of bounds, the ball is given to the other team. In order to score a try, the player needs to place the ball down over the white try line of the opposition team without being touched. There are lots of skills required in touch rugby that you should master if you want to be a good player. A basic and very important 2-person skill is called a wrap. In a wrap, the player with the ball passes to the player next to them, who runs into the gap in between the 2 defenders at speed. If timed right, the player running into or hitting the gap will confuse and commit the 2 defenders to them. This allows the player who passed the ball to run around or wrap them in the same direction as the ball was passed. Catching and passing the ball are 2 of the most crucial yet basic skills for beginners to master. Along with the catch, the pass is one of the most common skills used in the game. After catching or collecting the ball, the player should pass the ball to another teammate at some point. Players must develop an ability to immediately pass in a backwards motion to either side of them while running. In order to perform this skill, look towards the receiver.
That wasn't exactly it. You guys must want to.
Just keep practicing. Just do it as properly as you can, okay? Okay.
After the ball is in between your hands, swing the ball across the front of the body with 2 hands. Aim the ball at the receiver's chest height and release the ball as your arms extend. The skill of catching requires an individual to receive the ball when passed from a teammate. Catching is used when the offending team's players need to get rid of the ball due to an impending touch. The player's eyes should be looking forward towards the ball. Hands spread out to show the thrower where the ball should be aimed, and the tips of the fingers should be pointing in the direction of the ball. When the ball is near the hands, it should be guided into the player's chest.